Episode 4 of Elite Season 7, titled Semicolon, begins with the messages on the self-help app getting worse. Eric burns himself while Rocio is freed. Nico worries for him, but Eric pushes him away. Alfonso is about to scold him, but suddenly a cheerful Eric shows up and joins them. At the Pan-African Gathering, a foreign exchange program for students, Sonia is angry with Nico and Chloe ignores Eric. Judge Catalina Duran is upset with her daughter, Rocio, but doesn't let her skip school. Meanwhile, Joel ghosts Ivan. At the gathering, Principal Virginia introduces Fikel, from Blood and Amp, Water, to the gang. As a football match begins to celebrate the program, Eric calls Chloe behind the bleachers to play music. She keeps blowing him off, but he isn't deterred. Meanwhile, Rocio and Nico are confused by Eric's hot and cold behavior. Unable to understand it, Rocio says she will stay away from Eric while he cheers for her. As the game begins, Ivan feels lightheaded as he remembers his father with Fikel and Chloe checking in on him. He decides to apply for the exchange program to get a fresh start. Joel walks by ignoring him. Omar watches them all and then gets another message which states that the texter is not able to take it anymore. In a flashback, he recalls being on the ledge, literally. He asks Sonia for help. She asks how he did it, and it shows Joel helping him. As for the messages, she is now sure that it is Chloe. Nico looks up the semicolon tattoo, which is about mental health, while Eric apologizes to Rocio. She is stoic, and he bursts as he asks her if he is not even worth trying to understand. Upset, he starts hitting himself till Nico calms him down. Meanwhile, Sarah skips the self-defense class and thinks about exiting the group as she looks at the proposal live stream. Isa worries for her. To cheer her up and welcome the African students, she hosts a party. Fikel joins her and takes over, and everyone is excited. Nico and his parents worry, but Eric brushes them off and heads to the party in a jovial mood. Didac and Isa think about their future but decide to focus on the present and enjoy it. She is called to the dance floor, and at that moment someone enters. Didac hides as Isa's father. Martin bribes Duran for the eviction and Luis overhears. Didac is almost caught, but Isa shows up and is overjoyed to see Martin. Downstairs, Ro wonders why Jessica is texting Sarah. Joel interrupts to do a live stream and his roommate, Dalmar, mocks him in front of Omar. Omar sees the live and also spots Ivan making heart eyes at Joel from afar. Joel too notices and apologizes for hurting everyone involved. Ivan tells him to make things right with Omar and they hug. Chloe comforts Ivan and they dance together. It is time for Fikel to leave and she says goodbye to Ivan. Chloe spots Eric and they start making out. In the middle of getting frisky, he shares that he needs it, getting it on with someone as messed up as him. She is hurt and walks off. He starts hitting himself upon realizing what he said. Ivan sees Chloe in tears and comforts her. While waiting for Sarah, Raoul sees the self-defense group chat and is hurt. He acknowledges that he is messed up, but he is working on it, and he loves her. Meanwhile, Carmen is surprised to see Ivan and Chloe together but is happy when she learns that the two are friendly. As mother and daughter head home, Chloe gets a message from Sonia on the self-help app and confirms that she is the one sending those anonymous messages. Chloe lashes out at Carmen for only thinking about Cruz's money, and tells her to stay away from Ivan as he is going to South Africa. Drug dealers show up and start dealing at the club. Meanwhile, Didac tells Isa about Martin bribing Duran. Nico and Rocio search for Eric and she interrupts the couple. They mention her mother out of anger and Rocio is confused before leaving. Nico spots the bouncer holding down Eric as he says he is hurting himself. Eric sulks and Nico says he won't leave him no matter what. Upset about the fight with Didac, Isa confronts Martin. At that moment, cops show up and catch all the drug dealers. As everyone is arrested, Paul looks smug and drives off, hinting he organized the dealing and raid. Omar is walking in the rain and comes home to see Joel setting dinner for them. They eat, but Omar confronts him about Ivan and the scholarship. Sad, he just says that Joel should not stay with him out of guilt. He assures Joel to go to Ivan and that he will be fine. Instead of going home, Carmen drives to Ivan's. Chloe tries to stop her, but Carmen approaches him. However, Joel shows up and kisses Ivan. Chloe uses it as an excuse to drag Carmen away. Alone, Joel and Ivan have sex together. At the end of Elite Season 7 Episode 4, Dalmar finds Omar passed out with a bunch of pills and beer bottles strewn around. The episode review: Eric is definitely stealing the show with the way his character arc is going in Elite Season 7 Episode 4. The show has tried a lot of different things for diversity, some problematic, some good, and for now, Eric's character is down the right path. Hope they don't ruin it for some extra drama, we have enough of that. Chloe and Ivan are slowly becoming a favorite duo as well. The betrayal is going to hurt when he learns who she and Carmen are. Carmen, you better not be using him only for the inheritance. By the way, the ISA, Didac and Rocio argument was hilarious, showing in the end that they are all just kids. And while their interaction is hilarious and childish, Omar and Joel's is sad and mature, and that is one relationship that is about to get extremely messy.